Hi everybody, this is Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India watching NASCAR up on the TV. But we got a satellite pass coming, and as soon as I get everything set up, let's go to change accounts, switch accounts. Got to get the chat working before we try to get this satellite. Yep, here I am live. Come on here, let's mute this monitor and pop out the chat. Now, if anybody chats, I will be able to see it in Restream. Hey everybody, it's me, Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India, that we're going to do a satellite pass. I know, it's been like a day and we haven't done a satellite pass. Let's see if we can get everything working the way it's supposed to work. We'll go over here and pick the sat box thing, pop out the window for the QSO recordings. The antenna is already pointing at the road. We'll switch this over. Let's do this. That's not the one. That's the one. Okay, now transition. All right, now we're getting somewhere. Okay, so you're hearing me through the mic I'm wearing on my shirt right there. This mic is going to be used strictly for the satellite, and these headphones will give me the ability to hear people on the satellite. So we are going to see what we can come up with. I don't hear anything yet. Let's arrange these windows on my computer so I can get to everything, and I can see the chat. All right, who's on here? Anybody, if you're on here, you can go and chat with me live on YouTube right now. Oh, I don't know what we don't have. We don't have the rotor up there. Let's open up Reolink and get the picture of the antenna on the screen. And it's not there. All right, I'm working on it, folks. I'm working on it. Let's see. I got to rearrange this all the time. Antenna. Unlock it. Move this. So there's the Cushcraft. And there is the satellite antenna. We're just going to zoom out. Okay. All right. Lock that. And transition, and bam, now you can actually see the antenna pointing at the satellite. I'm going to minimize this window so I got everything else in my view. You can see the antenna there is pointing to the east. Let's see if we hear anything. This is PO101. Now, people have been reporting that they're hearing PO101. It's all right if you're not hearing it. PO101 FM was not heard at 10:16 UTC, which was about 10 hours ago. We'll try anyway. Don't worry, this is not for naught. After this, there is an ISS pass. The ISS is going to be about 27 degrees, about the same height as this. Let's see if I can get this. Kilo Oscar 4. Pop. Oh, it helps if I plug the mic into the right radio. Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India KO4PDI Echo Lima 99. I hear nothing coming back. All right, let's just kill that. We're not going to get it. It's at about the highest point it's going to go today. So let me show you. That was PO101. And if you look over here on this list on the left, if you scroll down to PO101, which is right here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Close that window. I wanted to be in that one. Can you see it? Oh, we got other things in front of it. Well, anyway, this is the status page. If I scroll this up a little, you can see right here it's red. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the bottom of this page, and I'm going to make a report and say I did not hear PO101. This way, the next person that gets on here will be able to know ahead of time whether or not I was able to connect. So that's just like a public service. So right now it's 2010 UTC, so we put the time here, UTC time, 20 between 00 and 15, and my call sign's KO4PDI. And my grid square is Echo Lima 99. And I submit the data. It asks, are you sure? Is this correct? Yes, it is. That's correct. And we go back to the main page. And if we scroll down to PO101 here, here's my report right here, not heard, in Echo Lima 99. And the time is what it is right now. All right, so that's, I got you a little sample of how to do that. I've been working on some little projects here and there. We did a video on the XPA 125 amplifier and tuner with the 705 radio, and it seemed to go over pretty good. I love that amplifier. Oh, I can take this off. I don't need that now. It's weird hearing your voice coming back really loud. Anyway, the XPA 125B, I did a review, not a review, I did a demonstration of how it works and how you hook it up. It seems to have gone over. I also did one on the Matt tuner. I am not being paid or being asked to do these by anybody. This is me on my own with stuff that I use and how it works for me. And I just started working with this little gadget. This is called an M5 stack. And this one's a pretty good one, the Fire. This is $59 on Amazon. And if you notice, it even comes with an additional battery. It has another battery that sticks on the bottom of this with a magnet. Really good, and should last a long time. But what this will do is this will enable me to bring anything I want out of the 705 via Bluetooth and control it with this. One of my points of doing this was, if you're familiar with ICOM radios, if you go to voice, I'll just do it on this radio right here so you could see what this looks like. Let's go to the radio. Where is it? Mixer and radio. Okay. All right, you're looking at the faceplate of my 9700 here. If I hit function, oh, not function, if I hit menu and I want to use voice, you see these buttons? I can program these buttons on the bottom to record my voice, record me calling CQ. You could record a CW identifier in one of those, and whenever you want to play them, you just hit the button and it transmits it. There's a problem though. I like to have, let's get out of this, no function, no, meters. Now you see here, you got these meters here. Gives you your ALC, your signal strength, your compression, your SWR, and your power, how many amps you're drawing to. That you can't see when you hit voice, right? You lose it. So I want to be able to see it when I'm using voice. I want to be able to see the meters. What this little gadget does, this enables you on this to look at the meters, and on the screen look at the buttons for the push to talk. Not bad, huh? What time is it? We got about 10 minutes before the ISS passes. If anybody has any questions, please feel free. Go on my YouTube, KO4PDI on YouTube. This same thing streams there, as well as Twitter and Facebook and Rumble. Go there and you can type a message in the chat and I will see it as my good buddy here, Andy did. Why is it not coming on the screen? Oh, there it is. There he goes, saying, good Mike, brother. I like it. Okay. Yeah, so anybody, you can go there and you can ask me questions if you want. And you could, I don't know, whatever you want. You want to tell me I'm ugly? You want to tell me I'm handsome? You want to tell me shave the beard? Whatever. I'm ready for it. Go ahead and put it in there and we could chit-chat. I love participation. And now with OBS software, I could do it with YouTube. I have to still figure out how to get it to work on Twitter and Facebook. Haven't figured that out yet. Anyway, yeah, we're not getting anywhere. Nothing's going on. Nobody's chatting. Is anybody watching? Am I the only one? Am I sitting here by myself? I could be watching a NASCAR race. The Xfinity Series is about to take place, and they are at Charlotte Motor Speedway. Sunday. If you're into racing, Sunday is the greatest day for racing in the world. Why do I say that? In the morning, about 7 o'clock in the morning, you got the Grand Prix of Monaco. Around noon, you have the Indianapolis 500. And around 6, you got the Charlotte 600. Coca-Cola 600 in Charlotte, North Carolina. North Carolina. Absolutely amazing. It's an amazing race day on Sunday, so you want to be part of it. Today's Friday. What you're watching now up there on that screen, the one over my shoulder right there, that's qualifying for the Xfinity Series race tomorrow. I believe there's a truck race tonight. I'm not big on the trucks. Anyway, I don't know which clock is right. At 4:28, the ISS is set to rise. So we're waiting for 4:28. That my computer says 4:20. My clock says 4:20. My UTC clock is way ahead. It says 2017. It's not. It's not 2017. It's only like 2020. 7 minutes fast. But I'm looking. If you look at the satellite window, you can see how close the ISS is to rising above the horizon. This is it right here. Right here. See that little diamond? That's the ISS. As soon as it gets here, it will rise. I should get it to about here. When I get over here, we're looking at trees. We'll see. We'll see if I can make any contacts on that. And you guys are welcome to hang out and watch. Let's see. Is this? I'm coming up with new ways to do stuff with this. I'm going to show you something cool. Let's see if I can get this on the screen. Yeah. You see this shot? This is coming from my iPhone. And I could turn it around and you could see me. Isn't that the coolest thing? Someday I'll use this for a tour of my ham shack. Well, what the hell? Let's do it right now. Okay. Glad you asked, Mike, because this tripod acts like a selfie stick too. I can hold it up in the air. There is my TV. Right now you're looking at qualifying for the Xfinity Series race. And if I get out of that, let's exit out of that. This is also where I can watch all my YouTube things. But even better than that, it's my geochron. And what you can see is all those lines are places I've contacted in the last 24, 48 hours. You even see the ISS. There it is right there. See that circle? That's the footprint of the International Space Station. And if you look, you can see where I am. KO4PDI. Those are all signals that I've transmitted out over the last week. So what we're going to do now is we'll wait a few more minutes for the ISS to arrive. It is now 8 minutes away. It's going to take 8 minutes to go from the Pacific Ocean over here to come over my house. And it's going to be to the north-northwest. So that's that. And then here we have a monitor that has my logbook on it, Ham Radio Deluxe. Here's my radio control with Ham Radio Deluxe. Over here we have my screen that I'm doing the satellite work on, and over here is a screen with the OBS software running on it. So now you see, now the computer that I use to run it is this computer here. I built this computer about 8 years ago. 8-core, what is it, Texas Instruments CPU. All 4 monitors are running off of this computer. You can see there's a lot of wires in the back. There's all my HTs, a couple of Ofangs, an Allowance HD1, and my GRMS radio. And then here's the mixer that I'm mixing the audio in. And you can watch the VU meters on the right there bouncing up and down. And you notice this little box here, that's what's controlling my wireless mic that I'm wearing on my shirt collar. And you can see my voice makes little things there. Now I don't have the lights on in here, otherwise it'd be much brighter. Here's a bunch of QSO cards I've got my hands on over the years, 2 years. Apollo 50, that was cool. That was the NASA 50 years of Apollo celebration from the club at Kennedy Space Center, N1 KSC. That's pretty cool. This is one of our favorite POTA cards. Shh, I'm POTA hunting. Keep calm and take the cannolis. That's another great card I got. Here's the SARS network, SARNet. In Florida, we have a net of repeaters that cover the entire state. Here's my flood map, because I live near a flood zone. Here's my daughter and her husband. Here's my Parks on the Air flag that was made wrong, but they said, oh, keep it anyway. We'll make a right one for you. I think, therefore, I am. Yes. And I also do photography. That's a picture of the George Washington Bridge I took years ago. And that's it. And you're getting a good look. You're getting a look at the entire ham shack here. Oops, bumped into that. I should swap out this camera now because we're looking at nothing. All right, so I can actually use my iPhone as a camera wirelessly. I love that. All right, so just give you another angle. This is from the iPhone. Not bad, huh? The lights are a little bright on it. We'll have to turn these off so it doesn't glare so much. Shut off. All right, now you just see the monitors. But anyway, that's that. So I hope you guys enjoyed that little brief tour. I'm changing the background on my computer right now. I'm using a picture that was taken by the James Webb telescope to light up my screen now. This picture is going across all 4 monitors. What do you think of that angle? That's different. You can see all my mishmash of crap. Let's see if I got this up as high as it goes. No, it goes up higher. So you can actually watch me over my shoulder while I make contacts on the ISS when it comes up, which is right about now. Turn the volume up, get the headphone mic. I want to listen to this. All right, let's see if we can contact any other human beings in the world. Test everything just now. Kilo Oscar 4 Papa Delta India. Yeah, I got power. But I want to put the waterfall back on. Go to the main. Test, test, test. Okay, my voice is definitely going out over the radio. Put the waterfall back on the sub channel and start listening. Let's see. Hey, let's hope we get a contact here or two. That would be nice. Hey, the lookup is working. Like I said, if you're following me you're watching this video on YouTube, you have any questions, type it into the chat and I will get it. I'd love to answer your questions if you have any questions. Here you can see the ISS is just past the green dot right here, and it's going to make this path. It's barely going to get to 30 degrees. I'm not really confident on this. But we will see. Maybe they'll hear me. Maybe I'll get some contacts. They've been doing some school contacts. I think they did 2 this week. Hey, anybody listening on YouTube, please type in the chat if my audio sounds good. We're using this wireless mic for my audio, not this one, the one on my shirt. And I hope it's working good. Give you a quick tour of the ham shack there while we're waiting for this satellite to rise. You can see the camera is the antenna is the antenna pointing? Did it freeze again? Hi. No, the antenna's pointing the right way. There it goes. Okay. I know what happened. I minimized the screen and it shut the camera off when I did that. So I'm not going to minimize the screen. All right, let's see if we can make some contacts here. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. All right, I'm transmitting, but nothing's coming back yet. Make sure I got my PL tone right. I'm at 50% power. I could boost that up to 100 just to see if I get the bird. Try it again. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India. Nope, nothing yet. So I'll go back to 50% power. And keep listening. Most important thing about ham radio is listen. You don't want to be stepping on people and stopping them from making contacts because you're in a hurry. And I totally understand why you try to get a crap load of contacts right away. Because satellites are finicky. They don't always work perfectly, and sometimes you end up damn, oh my god, look at that antenna. What the heck is going on? I lost the picture again. Oh, let's go back here. Let's go back to antenna. There we go. I don't know why that moved. Yeah, transition. Okay, so now you see the antenna. Let me try to call again. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We're not hearing anything. I don't see anything on the waterfall either. Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, Echo Lima 99. Nothing. Boy, skunked me again. I can't take this. Is it just me or all the satellites crapping out lately? Tried this yesterday, the ISS, and it was a no-go. Yeah. Today at 17:31, which was like 3 hours ago, there was a school contact or something. And at 1846 and 1916, there was reports not heard. Just my luck. That's exactly what happened yesterday. KO4PDI to AR1SS. ARISS KO4PDI. Last year in July and August, I made 5 contacts with an astronaut, which was pretty damn cool. And we got skunked again. Oh well. Hey, I did make contacts earlier today at around 8:15. On SO50, I made a bunch of contacts, 5 of them to be exact. I haven't uploaded them to Logbook of the World yet. Wonder if my TLE data is correct. Let's update the TLE and see if it changes anything. It's updating the TLE right now, and now it's completed and had 193 satellites. I'm going to do an internet update also, which will give me current frequencies for all these radios and stuff. All right, it says it updated that. Now I'm going to go back to the screen and click on the ISS again. It's in the same place. Except now, if you look at the antenna, it's literally pointing at the trees. We're not going to get anything on this pass. Oh, well. Hey, what can I tell you? You win some, you lose some. If anybody ever wants to get into this, if you want to try satellite contacts and you don't know what you're doing, feel free to get in touch with me, and I will literally, if you're in my area, I will let you sit right in this chair and do it yourself and see if you can make contacts with people. It's a lot of fun. I love doing it. Andy Cowley, you are like my biggest fan. Thank you so much for coming again and following this live feed. I wish I had something better for you, but I don't. There was nothing there. I'll just give you a couple of different angles. There you go. There's that. Here's the iPhone shot over my left shoulder. I should put this picture and this picture next to each other, so you see both sides of me. All right, now I'm just rambling now. Oh God. You give me a bunch of toys, I'm gonna play with them. I love playing with this stuff. This is fun to me. So anyway, hey, someday I'm gonna get you guys, I'm gonna do a live feed and we're gonna make a billion gajillion contacts on the ISS or other satellites in the air. In the meantime, thanks for watching, and remember, follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Rumble, and YouTube. Look up my call sign, KO4PDI. Just put it in Google and do a search, Kilo Oscar 4, Papa Delta India, and the first 4 pages that come up all relate to me. So love to have you with us in our group. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all having a great weekend. Remember, this weekend is not about veterans. It is not about active soldiers. It is about the men and women who signed a paper willing to die for you and me and ended up dying for you and me. That's who we're memorializing Memorial Day weekend. It has nothing to do with the beach, has nothing to do with a 3-day weekend, has nothing to do with the beginning of summer. It has to do with remembering the men and women who died for you and me. Not ones who promised to and just never did. No, these are the ones that actually put their money where their mouth was and passed away serving our country and protecting you and me. So God bless them. God bless America. And thank you all for watching. I hope you do well. Take care.